best career here to study?
You see, we are having about 70 plus courses running in this university. But nowadays you see that there is a rush towards the computer science. Everybody is rushing towards the computer science courses are most preferential courses at present. And plus the hospitality. Yeah.
Okay.
And paramedical courses.
Paramedical. Okay. So it's more IT, into the IT and engineering, like technology engineering.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. In India, this is growing. It's one of the most studied careers in India, no? Like everything that it's with IT. Yeah.
Now you see, India is leading in IT in the whole world.
I know. That's why it's number one career, no? Yeah, I know that you
We are providing IT professionals practically to every country of the world.
I totally agree with that.
Green Library for students.
Was separating the north by the south, and nothing was in the middle, millions of years ago. Because Panama emerged as a land, we united America continent. Did you know that? We have in Panama a museum that is based in a lot of scientific investigations, and Panama was the country that united America continent. So we emerged from the sea, and we were the bridge of America continent to communicate from the north and the south in the fauna and flora millions of years ago. So since that moment, we are like the center of the continent, and that makes us a melted pot to be used as a bridge of people passing by all over. So we were used since the Spanish came to America. As the slide before, please. The slide before. Okay. So because we have this cut, we are the only country in America with such a straight line that we have this cut, a river called the Rio Chagres River, and it's if you see. And so when the Spanish use our land, and they use to communicate the Pacific and the Atlantic through this way, which was called like the real or the crossroad way, to transport gold and silver from Mexico, from the east side of the United States or Mexico or the east side of America, to pass through this by canoes and boats. So all the richness of the south was through this pathway, and then by mules and donkeys, they have to walk all the cargo through this part of this is the Pacific Ocean, this is the Atlantic and the Caribbean. So they go from here to Panama, to Colombia, Peru, and other countries to distribute all the merchandise Spanish exploded from different countries, and then they go to different seas, and from here they go to Spain and carry all the gold. So our country was very important since the Spanish time, because we were making as a pathway to transport all kind of good from all America. So today we're going to talk about the 60 years of relationships between India and Panama. So I'm just introducing you with this because the migration of Indians to Panama has to be with our geographical position and with the canal or this pathway that only Panama has in all the continent to make the transportation by sea from one ocean to another. We see Benegal Narsingh Rao in the International Law Commission of the International Court of Justice. Both helped to draft the Declaration of Human Rights in the city of Paris. So we have, as both countries, this project together, and these very wise people work in the United Nations to make it possible, a Panamanian and an Indian at the same time. So the next slide explains the community of Indians in Panama was very popular for importing and textiles and tablecloths from India and a lot of Indian ornaments, and sell it in the central commerce of Panama, which is the Central Avenue. And then we can see here in these pictures we just found the Taj Mahal store, the Stand of India store, the house of the tablecloths, and all were very popular because of the Indian communities that established their business in Panama. The next slide, it's another business. You can see here like a father and a daughter working in a business in the Central Avenue of Panama in a store, and in the back you can see Mahatma Gandhi painting in the store. So the next slide, this is very important to mention. In 1973, Panama, if you know a little bit of the history of Panama, the canal was the possession of the United States. So we just received a little bit of the revenue of the canal. So as a country, after fighting for around 80 years, we want the canal back to the hands of Panamanians. So we can administer and have the total empowerment and ownership of the canal. Here in this meeting, Panama organized the Security Council of the United Nations to be hosted in Panama in 1973. There were 15 members at that time. One of the members was India. So Panama prepared a case that we call the Panama case, and on March 15, 1973, Panama discussed the Panaman cause of national liberation, which by resolution was supported by 20 members of the United Nations. India was one of these members. So these members vote, we agree that Panama has to be a sovereign nation and the Panama Canal has to be back to the Panamanians, not in the hands of the United States. So India supported us with the vote of yes, we want to support Panama. They want to be liberated. They want to be sovereign 100%. So during that time, the diplomatic relations also, and that friendly relation of supporting each other was taking place. The next slide. In order for you, I will do like a little break here. I want to see that you can visualize my country to this YouTube video, and then we continue. But after the video, I'm going to make two questions, and we have some prizes. So everything I have talked, if somebody knows the answer, we give 2 prizes, okay? So watch the video, and then I'm going to make two questions. You answer me, and then we continue the presentation.
Large number. When they were first they came with the French, and then next when America built Panama Canal, they also worked there as laborers. Thank you, ma'am.
She has the prize. Yes. He is good in numbers. More than 300 bridges were constructed for the construction of the Panama Railroad. So.